Hey everybody!
Hi.
Hello.
And welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're returning, welcome back. My name is Morgan, and I am a 6th grade math and science teacher. And I also love all things Disney, along with the people that are joining me today. I have more than just Loren. So returning, we have Loren. Loren, do you want to tell the people a little bit about your channel?
Yeah, I'm with Castlescapes and Clones, where we like to say we discuss everything in the Disney universe. We do unboxings and hauls, pins, pin tags, Disney news, Disney reviews, and just a little bit of everything. So come find us on YouTube.
Beautiful, awesome. And then I also have our Paradise Falls this way, Brittany and Jeff joining me. Do you guys want to tell them a little bit about your channel?
Sure, we are a South Florida family of 3. We vlog all of our Disney trips. We vlog our adventures to science museums and aquariums and pretty much all of our adventures wherever we travel in the state of Florida. Today, we just published our FunCon exclusive SummerCon, all the Funko Pops that we got in. And coming up, we have a South Florida Science Museum vlog. We have a Tampa Bay Seaquarium vlog, and we have our Caribbean Beach resort vlog, and that will be our first resort we've ever vlogged before.
Oh, awesome. You guys have so much coming up. I'm just like, I don't know. Well, if you guys did miss it, I did post a video. It is the rest of my new Disney merch haul. I have all of my food and wine pins, all of the 50th merch that I bought, which there is nothing left at Disney World. Just so you guys know, I was just there. There's nothing left.
You're not supposed to say that. We're going in 2 weeks.
Sorry.
You're supposed to see there's plenty of merch there. Don't worry, you guys aren't missing out.
Well, okay, so in Magic Kingdom, I don't know how in Magic Kingdom looks, because when I went for Boo Bash last Friday, I didn't realize the Emporium closed when the park closed. Which, yeah, that was not fun. So I never got to look in the Emporium to see how much they have. But I'm sure it's different now. But when I went to Disney Springs today, there was it was mostly Halloween that they had the most of. It was all Halloween. And then they had one small section of kids shirt. They had one kid shirt, the Spirit jersey, and that was it. They didn't have any of the other stuff. Oh, and the calendar. But I think they should be, at least since it is it'll be September next week, they should at least have the second set of pin releases. The postcard pins.
Okay, good.
Yeah, which if you're looking for those, guys, you can find them at Peerland Trading Post. That is the only place I found them. Yeah.
So, since you already did Boo Bash, what was your honest opinion of it?
Boo Bash, I loved it. I thought it was so much fun. I literally geeked out in the laugh floor because they completely decorated it for I'm trying to think of it. Halloween. And the cavalcade situation, what I would recommend if you want to see every single cavalcade is go the second time. So what happens is the first cavalcade, the Mickey and Minnie's cavalcade, comes right at 9:30, and then there's not another cavalcade for a half an hour. So when the second set started, we started in the hub, so we saw the villains. Then as we walked back towards, literally not even 5 minutes later, right as we walked over the bridge, was Jack and Sally. Then right as we walked up to Frontierland was the dragon. And then you wait 10 minutes and they all go again, including Mickey and Minnie. So that's what I would suggest. We got to ride every single major ride.
We saw you on Space, with a walk-on.
Yes. Space was a walk-on. We waited 15 minutes for Mine Train. That was about it. And then Mine Train was probably the longest wait of them all. Pirates was a walk-on. And I don't know if people know this, but if you go to where the riverboat is, the dock area, in Magic Kingdom, you can get really good firework photos, and there's a photo pass photographer there that will take your photo while the fireworks go off right behind you.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Yeah. So,
Because we may or may not be going to Boo Bash. It's a for Connor, so he doesn't know yet.
Oh, okay. I think you guys will really like, and there's tons of
So
trick-or-treating spots.
We're curious.
Yeah. There's tons of trick-or-treating spots all around. It's insane.
Do they give bags, or what's the situation?
Yeah, so they give you a bag. Let me grab mine. It's right here. They give you a bag that looks like this right as you enter the park, and they'll give you a wristband too. And then you just go up, and they just empty it into you. And then they also have different bags for if you're allergy friendly.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I'm
bummed
bummed
all
that
about Boo Bash coming out shortly.
yeah, I'm bummed that I didn't get tickets to Oogie Boogie Bash at California Adventure, because they just did a teaser that they're going to have new villains, and they teased Sid from Toy Story, Agatha Harkness, and Cruella, the movie version.
I saw that. I saw that they
Yeah.
were going to have Agatha Harkness there.
I know.
I'm so jealous.
Now it's sold out, and I'm like, man, why didn't I get tickets?
I think Boo Bash is.
We're jumping on a
too.
plane to
We're
Disneyland.
going to land.
I'm sure though, like, I don't know if I'm gonna go to Mickey's Merriest, the Christmas one, because that one's super expensive, and it seems like the only extra thing you get is like the fireworks, other than like the free snacks and stuff, which you can see the fireworks from Disney Springs. So
We did the Christmas party years ago, like 2015, maybe. Yeah. It was before we were annual pass holders, and that's the reason why we wanted to do the Halloween one so bad, because we've never done one.
yeah. I just miss meeting the characters still. They had like a few character appearances. They were pretty steady. Like they had Goofy outside of Pirates because he's dressed as a pirate. They had Winnie the Pooh and friends outside of the Crystal Palace, and they came pretty regularly because we walked over there right as they disappeared, and then the next like set came right out right after them. So and then they didn't have anyone in the DJ area though, where they had the dance party, which was kind of upsetting. Yeah, they normally always have like someone like appearing out there even during park hours. So I was kind of surprised they didn't have anyone. And then,
were they still doing the DJ party?
Yeah, they were. They were doing the dance party, like the dancing part of it. They weren't letting anyone up on the stage though, and the characters weren't going to be in it.
Am I frozen to you guys?
You are.
Yes.
Frozen.
Okay, I don't know what to do.
That's why I was like, I don't know if he's frozen, so I don't know if he's talking.
I'm just very attentive.
But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and there was someone literally dressed to the T as Maleficent, whole green face, green body paints, had been there all day in like the robe and the horns. Like I was like, that is dedication.
That's a little too much dedication.
When it's 105 out, yeah, no.
Yeah, she clearly had been there like all day too, because you could see like the sweat on her face, and I was like, whew.
I'm going to try and come back in.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
If it was like 70s and under, yeah, sure. You know, maybe a costume, maybe 50s, perfect.
Yeah.
But 80s and 90s for a Halloween costume, no, not happening.
Yeah. I was also disappointed because I did not see a single piece of Boo Bash merch. None.
That's what I was asking her. I'm like, because we were looking up the treats today, or Chip and Company put up the treats of what you can get. So I was curious to see if they had exclusive ones for the bash or like the merch, but that's disappointing.
Yeah, they do have exclusive like drinks and like food and stuff, but they don't have like, I was looking for like a Boo Bash pin or something.
Yeah.
And they didn't have anything.
That's disappointing.
Yeah.
Lame.
But I mean, they maybe they put it out in the Emporium and I missed it because they didn't go into the Emporium. But I also haven't seen anyone post anything about it, so I don't think they have it at all. So I know. That's
The
just
work
me.
in progress. We're the guinea
Yeah.
pigs for this test run this year.
I know. I'm just super. I'm interested to see how the merriest, whatever they're calling it, merriest Christmas or whatever thing, how that goes, because I have heard that not a lot of people have bought tickets since they're
Really
like
expensive.
triple the price. And like my sister, I think for Boo Bash you get 20% off or something for pass holders, or 15 off tickets, 15%. You only get $10 off for the Christmas one.
Wait, you get we were supposed to, we could have gotten a discount off Boo
I
Bash?
think we did get a discount off Boo Bash.
Yeah, you did.
You did.
Really?
Yes.
You did.
It
Well,
just like prices it differently on the calendar. So you wouldn't know if you didn't like look at one that wasn't
Sorry, I had to
Yeah.
switch cameras.
Exactly.
I don't know. Something happened to my other camera, so
It's okay. You're back. That's all that matters.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and let's start talking about my favorite thing in the world, which is Monsters at Work.
Yay!
So we have 2 episodes to talk about this week. We have episode 8 and episode 9. They were both very, I feel like these were very pivotable. You know what's the word I'm trying to say?
well, we have 2 teachers in
Pivotal.
here, so I mean, come on. Second teacher.
Pivotal? Is that what it's called?
Pivotal.
I
Pivotal.
feel like these were both very that word, episodes in the series, because episode 8 was probably the most important episode that we've had so far in the series, which was pretty insane. What did you guys think of the 2 episodes? I know Jeff and Brittany, you guys didn't finish episode 9, which you should definitely finish. But I know you guys didn't finish it. But so what did you guys think of the first half of 9 and 8?
Uh-oh. Okay.
Do you want to start?
Are we doing episode 8 or episode 9?
Both.
Oh.
Whatever you thought, whatever thoughts you have in general.
So episode 8, I enjoyed it. Definitely had a couple laughs, that's for sure, with some adult humor. But I like that they brought like baby monsters into it, which made me happy. What did you think?
I liked episode 8 more than 9. I know we didn't finish 9, so it's kind of, hard to judge, but just judging by the story, I know they were doing the haircut stuff in episode 9. So that one was kind of like, all right, what's the point to all this? Like, I get like he was trying to do things on his own and like taking care of the little ferret thing or responsibility. But yeah, episode 8 for sure, because it's honestly, it's a sad episode. Like, it really is, because what's his name? Tyler has been training this whole time to be a jokester, a comedian. And he's pretty much having, the main, I guess, the boss tell him that, you're not good enough. You're not funny. You're never going to be funny. So that to me is like very like,
putting people down.
Yeah, like putting somebody down, or just, very discouraging. And, he finally finds like his groove or his comedic side in an unexpected way at the end. So I prefer 8 over 9.
Okay.
Interesting.
Loren, what'd you think?
I actually like 9 over 8. I just thought that, I don't know why, I just thought it was kind of like this whole goofball thing with Dave and having to just that whole scene where they welcome him in and it's like, what the heck is going on here? It's just kind of like just in a lot of the workplace situations that I've been in, there have been these like goofy traditions that have happened, and I just thought that was kind of a funny, homage to those kind of things that happen in the workplace.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with both of you. I think 9 is only important because I think now in 9, Tyler really starts to embrace like his role in Mift. And clearly whenever he tries to do something, it goes terribly. So maybe he should just try to not be a jokester, and maybe he'll be better at it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know, but that whole episode 9 was so odd because I was like, I could not figure out if this guy was dead or not. Like, I was pretty sure he was gone. Like, I'm pretty sure Dave got eaten by the thing, right?
By the chompers or whatever that is.
The like door shredder thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was so weird how like Val keeps referring to him as like he's actually there, but everyone else is like, no, he hated donuts, but Val's always like, no, he hates donuts. Like, he's still here, and it's like, well.
You guys are talking about the invisible guy, right?
Yeah, the invisible guy.
So does he stay invisible? Like, do they finally show him at the end, or
So he's not actually invisible. They are referring to him as a ghost. They think he's a ghost.
Yeah.
Like, they're welcoming in his ghost, and that's why he's invisible. I didn't really understand it, but they do show him at the end. Like, they show him actually at the end, and it's kind of like Tyler is about to be in the same situation. So earlier in the series, they described Dave as being eaten by the door shredder. And basically, Tyler at the end of that episode, which is like the part you guys didn't see, what he gets into a very similar situation, and he's almost eaten by the door shredder and is knocked out. And in like this epiphany thing, he sees Dave, and Dave gives him advice.
Yeah, sort of.
In like a weird like mantra advice. I know it was very odd, but the biggest takeaway I got was like the last like minute or two of the episode with Tyler, where he realizes he actually does want to be a part of Mift and doesn't want to like lose his job, even though he's no longer a jokester, and he basically wants to do the best he can with what he's got left, which was kind of sad that he's no longer trying to be a jokester, in my opinion.
So that's it. He's done. He's not. No more jokester like school or anything for him. I mean,
well, in the comedy class at the end of that episode, he's not in it at all. He's been in every single comedy class episode except this one. This was the only one he was not in. Like in the background when they showed the class. He's normally always there somewhere in the mix of the monsters, but he was not in there at all.
Right.
The only thing that I could think of,
The
only thing that I can think of is maybe, he's been trying so hard to be something that he's not. Or maybe, you know what I mean? Like, he's trying to be somebody that he thought he wanted to be, but really maybe he's finding his other outlets.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, that'll be interesting to see where they leave this off, because we only have one episode left.
Right.
And it's next week. But in episode 8 now, let's backtrack. Episode 8 was the little monsters, and he gets stuck with Miss Flitt's daughter right after she basically destroys his dreams, and he thinks this is his like get rich quick scheme, and it kind of backfires on him. But at the end of the episode, she tells her mom that she thinks he's funny, which is what he wanted, and she kind of gives her a look, and we don't know where that goes from there because it wasn't addressed in the next episode. So I don't know if maybe she's gonna give him another shot in the last episode, and we'll see him maybe become a jokester. I don't know. I'm really holding out hope for him because I feel really bad for him.
It seems like there's a lot of Disney Plus episodes or seasons or the shows, like they have to do a whole lot in the last episode.
Yeah.
Because from judging by from episode 9 to from 8 to 9, it seemed like episode 9 pretty much had no ties to episode 8 at all. Like it was its own story.
Yeah.
So now they're gonna have to force all this, like to wrap everything up in episode 10. That's gonna be a lot. I mean, and the episodes are what, usually like 30 minutes long, if that.
Yeah, they're only 30 minutes. So, I mean, I don't know. I have a feeling they might leave us on a cliffhanger to give us season 2. But I don't know how many people have been watching the series because of so many other things, especially Marvel related, that have been coming out that have been like fantastic. Like the What If series, I hear nothing. That's all I hear about. But then also Monsters at Work had to compete when it first premiered with Loki.
Yeah.
So I feel like it just never got
as big as they thought they were going to get it.
Although
Yeah,
they're two different demographics, so at the same time, because this is for more kind of family-friendly younger kids and things like that, whereas the Marvel series it's going to capture a wider audience because it's just had that kind of history of building up its audience.
Yeah, I'm concerned. I don't know where they're going to go. I want them to wrap it up, and I want to see Mike build Boo's door and Sully open it. That's all I want to see. I want to see it.
I think that was my prediction.
I'm going to be so upset.
I think that was my prediction from the previous episode on your live stream we did. I'm like, at the end is going to be Mike going through Boo's door, hopefully, or Sully.
I have a feeling we're not there yet. I feel like in the timeline, not enough time has passed. I think it was supposed to be 5 years or something like that. And I feel like not enough time has passed because they're still on like rocky waters with the jokesters. Mm-hmm. So I don't think we'll get it in the next episode, which really makes me hope that there's a season 2 because I really want to see this.
I think there will be. I think there will be a season 2.
I think so too. I just hope that the views and the promotion is there because also they didn't change the laugh floor at all to represent now what has come up in Monsters at Work. So like one of the main things in the laugh floor is they tell you in the pre-show they're the only ones that provide the city with energy, and we now know that's not true from Monsters at Work from a few previous episodes. So, and they haven't changed the jokester or the jokesters in the in Monsters at Work either. So, and there's been no merch for Monsters at Work that has come out.
No, that's Disney.
I know. In Target, I see it.
Oh, you really?
You see it in Target?
Yep. There's a toy of Sully. He's wearing a tie. I've seen a Tyler, and I've also seen Val.
Oh,
that's how much I toy hunt. So I've seen them.
I want a Val plushie.
I know, me too.
I don't know if there's plushies, but I know there's toys.
Like a neck pillow.
I'm shocked that they didn't make any Funko Pops of the new series yet. Shocked.
Yeah, because I'd like a Val Funko Pop as well.
Yeah, and that's I'm shocked that you found those toys because I was literally at World of Disney and the Monsters Inc. section is 2 like little things and they're all Monsters University.
It might be exclusive to Target as well because Target does a lot of that. Like they'll get like certain licenses from Disney and they'll sell it exclusively only in Target, and you won't find it in Disney.
That's true. I just was wondering. I'm shocked they haven't made like T-shirts or anything, or like.
I saw a T-shirt though.
Where at Box?
No, at Target.
Really?
Yeah.
Clearly, I'm out of the Target loop.
We just love Target so much.
I haven't gone to Target in a while because that just makes me want to spend money. But where are the Monsters at Work pins too? Like I'm waiting.
Yes.
My money is ready. But I also don't know if that's because like maybe they're waiting for the 20th anniversary that's coming up in October for it. So I don't know. I'm hoping they release more. I know Loungefly released their Loungefly mini backpack, purse, and wallet, and a pin for the 20th. But I haven't seen Disney release any 20th.
Maybe they were waiting to see how well the show was gonna do or produce or anything like that. So it's kind of like the same thing that happened with Grogu or with Baby Yoda. when he popped up, there was no merch for him. I think like the Disney executives were kind of like, all right, well, let's see how it does. And he blew up like overnight, and people were like, where's all this Baby Yoda merch? And it was nowhere. And somebody in like Disney PR, whoever, really dropped the ball on that, because now it's everywhere. Like you have Baby Yoda stuff all over the place. But when they first started dropping merch, it was selling out like crazy. So maybe they were waiting to see how the show was going to perform and then say, all right, let's invest like, $100 million into merch for this. But I don't know how it's performing or doing numbers wise for Disney and viewership. So
yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. And I just I don't know. I feel like it might be one of those things that just goes away, which would make me very upset. But
it was kind of like the
Loren, what do you think?
The one movie that Disney Plus had when they first released the Lady and the Tramp. It didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
When they first released it. I don't know if it's good or bad or not. Let us know in the comments if you've seen it.
Yeah,
please. Cute. It's cute. I've watched it. It's cute.
It's live action one?
Yeah, the live action one.
I've been meaning to watch it, but anything with live action dogs always makes me nervous.
Makes you what?
It makes me nervous. I don't want them to kill the dogs.
Oh.
So, I don't know. But I haven't seen it. I also never saw the original Lady and the Tramp, I don't think. Maybe bits and pieces of it.
What? And I just learned that you don't like the Aristocats.
Yeah. Whoa, don't come for me. Don't come for me. Are you guys muted, Brittany?
No, we're just like, what? Like, what?
They're speechless.
Yeah, I watched the Aristocats very recently for the very first time. And I don't really
I wouldn't say it's my favorite movie out there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not great. But,
I also don't like cats, so that could be part of it. I'm very much a dog person, but I don't know. Lady and the Tramp, just like I don't know.
It's a classic. You gotta watch it.
I've definitely watched like bits and pieces of it. I just don't think I've ever sat down to watch the entire thing in a row. But I definitely like know what happens.
I mean, yeah, it's been a long time since I've seen it. It's like Bambi too. Like I know Bambi. I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I refuse to watch that movie because of the scene with Bambi's mom. I can't do it.
Ironically, I just watched Bambi last night.
Can't do that movie.
It is.
They showed that to us when we were 5 years old in my preschool.
There's a lot of things that happen in the early Disney movies that you're like, is that?
What is going on here? Like when I watched Aristocats, I was like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Like, why are there all these windows?
Yeah, Brittany trips out in Dumbo.
I'm like, what is going on?
Little Mermaid was on the other day, I think on Freeform. That movie's very like suggestive with certain, like Ursula, like you really like watch it, and I'm like, I turn to her and go, it's not a kids movie, like it's not.
Well, remember the old VHS tapes?
Yes,
I told you.
Yeah,
she didn't believe me.
Yes,
Nailed
and John Claire.
John Claire says she's convinced Walt had mommy issues. Me too. He never mentions his parents in like at all, like in his in any of the documentaries. His parents are never mentioned. So I don't know. But anyway, monsters at work.
So you think Val and Tyler get together and have little monster babies?
Where did that come from?
I was just thinking about it, how she looks at him and, like she's in awe of him.
But does he feel the same way in return?
I don't think so. I think she finds him very annoying.
She finds him very annoying?
No, I mean, I think he finds her very annoying.
But he's also very full of himself.
He is. Which I feel like is why he's not a good jokester.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, maybe that person telling him that he's not a jokester, and it kind of like brings him back down to earth and being like, like there's other things out there than being a jokester. Like,
yeah.
Like Val?
like Val. But Val is very like, she's so positive and she wants him to be happy. There's no sad days, you know, like.
Yeah.
They're opposites, is what I'm saying, and opposites attract.
Yeah.
They would have cute little monster babies.
I think that would be maybe a season 2, season 3 thing, like down the line, if that were to happen.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I mean,
yeah, because she's like a bridge shaped, and then one of their kids could be like a U shape.
Well, he's got the horns.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. If they made a Val plushie as like a neck pillow, I think that thing would sell out.
I know.
Put a patent on it, because if somebody from Disney's listening, they're gonna think of that idea, and then you're gonna go into the Emporium and be like, "Oh my God, there's my idea. There's my neck pillow."
Yeah, come on, Disney. I know you're gonna watch this, Disney. Also, while you're at it, release annual passes, please.
Long legs and big
Ajana Claire says long legs and big horns. Weird. That'd be so funny if you imagine Val with just like Tyler's horns on it. But I wonder how they're supposed to really walk, because Artie in Monsters U always walked in a U shape, not like the down shape. He always walked up. So like I wonder how they're actually supposed to walk. Like if it can change, you know?
Maybe a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's true. Maybe the girls walked out.
Yeah, maybe.
That I actually would not put that past Disney to do that. Hi, here for a moment. Thanks for joining.
Oh.
All right, so what did you guys think of Mini Monster Day in all? I thought it was the cutest thing I'd ever seen with Mini Monster Day. What did you guys think?
I love the little mini monsters.
I thought they were actually pretty adorable. I'm not gonna lie. The first one, I told her, Brittany, I'm like, Brittany, look at this, look at this guy. Like it's they really did. The animators must have had a fun time designing all the little mini monsters.
Yeah, I agree. I think that they were just so cute and so creative. It's so creative.
Yeah, they were so many different like shapes and different colors, and I thought it was just like so cute. I want to know how they picked like who got to go in what group, because I would not have given a newborn baby, what it seemed like to be a newborn baby, to the 2 janitor people, because that was a disaster.
But not just that. And they said, we've lost this kid. Yeah, hopefully we won't lose any more. No promises, though.
For a couple of years now.
Yeah, like why do you keep doing the monsters? Like,
maybe they just think it's like a tradition there. Like, all right, who's the youngest kid? Let's just stick them with the 2 janitors, because they're gonna lose them.
Yeah, it's so
also,
true.
Like, who in their right mind is like, oh, it's take my kid to work day. Let me take my newborn baby to work and leave them with someone. Not like that they're gonna be with me the whole day. They're gonna be with someone else the whole day.
Maybe the monsters are just very trusting of each other.
Yeah.
Probably. I want to see more of Monstropolis. We still have yet to see Monstropolis as a whole, and I'm like getting very peeved about this, because we haven't seen Tyler's house, which we were teased with in a teaser in the very beginning before the show came out. Haven't seen that. Haven't seen his parents actually together. We've met his dad. We've met his mom. Haven't seen them together. And I just thought we were going to see more of Monstropolis, and I'm a little annoyed that we haven't.
The season was supposed to come out during COVID, correct? Or last year?
Yes, it was supposed to come out last year.
So maybe they had to condense a lot, or like condense down the story. So maybe hopefully there will be like a season 2, and they'll like very like world build or expand this world, because I mean that would be kind of like annoying to me, of every single episode's at the at Monsters Inc. and they haven't world built it yet. Well, they did a little bit with the baseball game, so you saw that.
Yeah.
The
they
baseball
did do
game
it with
episode.
the baseball game, which made me so excited to see more, and then they didn't.
But they never world builded from that.
No,
at all.
Every single episode has been at the facility.
Yeah, even the bowling alley.
Even the bowling alley episode. They apparently have a bowling alley inside the monsters facility.
Mm-hmm.
Which was insane to me.
Let's go bowling after work.
I know.
What?
Well,
Yeah.
they were paid to go bowling during work in the bowling episode.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
I would like to
Yeah.
see what the monsters fly on. Like, what's their method of transportation?
They have cars. Don't you remember Mike's car?
I understand he has a car, but I'm sure there's different monsters out there that fly.
True.
True. That is true. That would be interesting. I also want to know what the big eye thing is in the elevator shaft that they pass every day. I want to know, I want to see his full body, because I love that. I love the beginning. I think it was episode 9 where he's just talking to the eye, and he's like, "Can you eat with your eyelid?"
I thought that was a cute little scene.
Yeah, I thought it was really cute, and I thought it was really interesting. I thought it was like a good kind of transition from last episode where his dreams were kind of crushed to this episode where he's like, okay, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna be the best mifter I can be, and it clearly didn't work out very well for him because.
Did you guys see Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, the reason why I'm asking, I'm not asking for the movie. I'm asking, so the big eye. Imagine if he's like Starro in Suicide Squad. He's like this massive creature that's like in the basement, or he's huge. Imagine if he just like takes up the whole building and he has his own like section of the building. That's what I was referring to.
That would be actually, that's kind of a cool thing. That
would be pretty sweet. You know what I think it could be? What I think it could be? Remember that chicken thing that they used to walk to work in the movie, in the original movie? Where like they would the chicken thing that they in the original movie that they walked to work with him. It was like
remember the giant bird thing? They're like, "Good morning," whatever I don't remember the name.
Yeah.
He's like Godzilla size.
He's big, yeah.
I wonder if that's him.
Who knows? Maybe it is.
It could be, and it would make sense. But then I still want to, because we never saw like what his upper half looked like. We only saw his legs, and this time we only see his eye. So I would be very interested to see what he looks like as a whole.
Or maybe they're making you think that this thing's huge and like he's just got like one big eye. It's just like one big eyeball or something.
He's like Mike, but like just eye.
A giant Mike. But didn't we get a blue Mike in episode 9?
Okay, so we've seen him before. We saw him in the bowling episode.
Okay.
But yes, we do see blue Mike. I forgot what his name is.
Dave, Bill,
Gary,
Ted,
Gary.
Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do see him. He is, if you guys haven't watched the bowling episode, you have to watch it because he is literally the opposite of Mike and pushes Mike's buttons to the extreme. And it's so funny.
Do they interact with each other in that episode?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time. Their bowling teams go against each other. But also, episode 9, we did not see Mike or Sully in this. We saw Gary, but we didn't see Mike or Sully. So, do you think we'll see them in the finale?
I think we will. Just to wrap it up.
Yeah.
Especially if there is no plans of a season 2.
There's no plans.
I don't
If there's no plans.
if there's no plans. I'm not sure.
Nothing has been announced that it has not been announced that it's going to get a season 2. So I wonder if they'll announce that on Wednesday that it will or will not. But yeah, I'm interested to I hope we see them. That's the the highlight of every show for me is to see Sully.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just don't know what's gonna what's gonna happen? Do you guys think Tyler will get a spot on the as a jokester next episode?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so either.
I'm going to go with yes, because that was another one of my predictions. So yes, I'm going to go with yes. He's going to finally, they're going to redeem him, and he's going to be on the laugh floor.
I think they're going to offer him a position on the laugh floor, and they're going to leave us on a cliffhanger with if he actually goes to the laugh floor or if he stays with Myth. Myth is gonna like be devastated if he leaves them.
That I can see.
Al is going to be devastated if he leaves her.
Yes.
Or would be a nice tie-in, because don't they have like a partner? Isn't there somebody that's there to help?
Yeah, there is.
He's going to get her out of the like janitorial department and get her on the laugh floor with him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I don't think she wants to leave Myth. I don't know that she would ever leave.
I think she's
Myth.
a lifer.
Yeah. And Fritz would be devastated.
Yeah, that's
Like,
why.
The only person I'd be happy about this is Duncan.
I like that he calls him Tie Tie.
Tie Tie. Where's Tie Tie?
Tie Tie.
I feel like Fritz has a secret crush on Tyler throughout the entire series. I don't know why. I just like every time he says Tie Tie, I'm like, do you like what? Like, where did you get that from? Because no one called him that. But also, what did you guys think of Roto escaping from its cage?
So cute, that little guy.
I thought he was gonna die. I really thought he was.
Did you?
I thought he was somehow gonna get stuck in the door thingamajigger and get shredded, and then Tyler was gonna have to explain it to Duncan.
What kind of kid show are you watching?
Seriously, or what kind of are you thinking about?
Well, I don't know. Like, Tyler almost got eaten by the door shutter. Some baby almost got eaten in episode 8 by the door shutter. I feel like the door shutter accidents are very frequent, especially if you ask Cutter with her box of memorabilia from accidents.
Oh my god.
But yeah, I was just I don't know. I thought Rhoda was gonna run away and he was gonna have to explain it to Duncan, and it was gonna be like a whole big thing that he was basically terrible at doing one job that he was given.
Yeah.
But clearly that didn't happen, and Rhoda coughed back up the piece of hair.
So his name's Roto?
Yeah, the little fur ball thing.
I thought he was saying Frodo for some I'm like, oh, he's like a hobbit, Frodo. But okay.
Roto, like rodents.
Got it. I thought it was Frodo though.
Oh my gosh, it is like rodent. I just picked up on that.
Wouldn't it be cool if they would have did it? Like, obviously they probably wouldn't get the license deals and everything, but if they took different monsters from different movie genres and stuff, and plucked them in the back or off in the distance, and it's kind of like a Where's Waldo scene where oh look, I found that monster. I found if they had Alf in the background somewhere, or Alien, the Alien
Did
Queen.
you guys see any Easter eggs in this episode? In these two episodes?
Not
Heard Easter eggs, Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh yeah, Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one was one.
Wasn't there another? Oh, what was the other one?
The adult jokes. There was 2 or 3 in the one episode, in the 8th episode.
Because I felt like going back to the first episode, there were so many hidden Easter eggs in that first episode. There was the Mickey toy.
Yeah.
There was a bunch of references to the original film. There was references to other films. And then as they've gone on, I feel like there haven't been any Easter eggs. Or as many Easter eggs, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe because they're trying to get more people to be engaged with the story, instead of just, oh, we're going to watch this episode to look for all the little hidden details of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they... Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I was just going to say that I think that they originally wanted to get people sucked into the Monsters Inc. world, but now they've gotten to the point where it's now the one Monsters at Work world, and they don't need to depend so much on the original.
Yeah, and I think that's why we didn't see. We've seen less and less of Mike and Sully as the episodes have gone on to now where they're no longer there, no longer existed. So I do think that I do wonder if I think because it's the season finale, we'll see them maybe at the end. But I think if there is a season 2, we will definitely not see as much of Mike and Sully as we saw in this season.
Yeah.
So
I think so too.
It'd be the same thing if they did like a Toy Story show. You know, they would introduce new characters because they're not going to be able to get all the original voice actors to come in, like Tim Allen and Tom Hanks. You know, they would probably have them for an episode or two, but then they would really want to focus on these new characters that they're building. So I get it. I mean, they want to try to build upon what story they've started with these new characters.
Yeah. What do you guys think, since you're our Paradise Falls, what do you think of the new Doug Days series that's coming?
Did you know about it?
I did, yes.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
I don't know.
Do you think it'll be just about Doug, or do you think they'll incorporate
Yes, it'll be
other
only about
new
Doug.
characters?
I don't know. I guess it's going to be cute for the kids. I think it's going to be kind of like this. Like it's going to be interesting. I guess it's going to be a cool show, but it's not going to have the emotional weight of how Up was for us.
Oh no, yeah. Definitely.
It's just, that's why it's kind of like, oh, cool. Like they're doing a Doug show. Like that's cool. But I could be wrong. I mean, I could watch an episode and be like emotionally invested in it, but I don't know.
Do you think it'll be shorts, or do you think it'll be like full half-an-hour episodes?
I'd say like, 20, 25 minutes.
I don't know how they're going to do like full episodes about a dog.
Yeah, I think they are shorts, like 10,
Shorts,
5, 10
like
minutes.
the Forky shorts were.
Yeah, that was my understanding.
Oh, okay. I didn't really read into it. I just saw it and was like, oh, that's kind of cool.
I did pre-order the Funko Pop of Doug from Target with the other dogs chewing on him. That was adorable. We needed to have that, but
yeah, that's cute.
I can't wait to see that when it comes in. I haven't seen that one. But
it's kind of like if they announced like an Up 2, it'd be like, is it going to have that emotional effect like the first one? But
they could not have an Up 2.
But Toy Story 3 had more of an emotional.
Okay, but yeah, Toy Story 1 was amazing. Toy Story 2 was good. It wasn't great, and then 3 was like.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like.
And then don't forget about 4.
4 was good, but it was not 3. 3 just ended it.
3 was the best one.
Yeah, 3 ended it like perfectly. Like 4 had a good story. Like it was cool seeing all the characters, like the gang back together, but it wasn't 3. That now they need to do a 5 where they reunite with Andy and Andy's kids. Like if that doesn't happen, then there's no point for 4.
Andy's kids go to daycare and they find the toys.
Yep. There you go.
You're bringing a lot of you're pushing a lot out there. You're really stretching that.
But just imagine Andy's kids, like Andy's daughter, let's say, or son, and they're like going through like a box, and then there's Woody and there's Buzz, and Andy as an adult's looking at them, and then his kids.
Oh, I have
I'm just getting goosebumps thinking about it. That would be perfect. And then that's how you end it.
I'm gonna say this. I don't think they're done with Toy Story. I think they put way too much stock into Toy Story to be done with it completely after 4. Although I really think they should have just left it after 3. That was my opinion.
Yeah.
But I don't think with how much stock they have now put into Toy Story that they're going to just be done with it. I have heard that maybe there is talk of a Toy Story 5. There's nothing that's been confirmed. But I have heard that there is talk of a Toy Story 5.
And if Toy Story 5 doesn't end like that, then there will be a 6. Eventually, that's going to be the final conclusion.
It has to be. It just has to wrap up very nicely. Just like Monsters at Work has to wrap up with Boo coming back. All I want to see Boo come back. That's like, I need it. Now that the Loungefly has that like purse where she's like peeking where they're peeking out of the door, I like need that to happen.
Don't give away spoilers. or maybe Loungefly already gave away spoilers for the final episode.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I was just looking at the bag online. It's sold out now, unfortunately. I missed the boat on it. But I was looking at it and I was just like, oh my gosh, it looks so cool. And I want it, but I can't have it now. So,
so if it does end on a cliffhanger next week, then yeah, there will probably be a season 2. But if they wrap it up to where it's like a nice ending, then you're probably not going to get a season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you like to kill my dreams, Jeff?
I'm just a realist, I guess.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think because nothing's been said about a season 2, I think I don't know how they'll end it. I hope it ends with Tyler at least getting a second chance, but I don't know. I just don't know. I don't know where this is going because every episode I'm always like, this is what I think is going to happen, and then it never happens. So
Isn't there like a press conference? Like, don't they usually do it at D23? They'll like announce like upcoming shows for like the following year or like something like that. Like Sony just had their like Sony press conference last week.
I have no idea. I literally just watch Walt Disney World News Today, and I follow them, and then they just post anything I need to know, and that's where I get all my information from them and Disney Pin's blogs. That's like all I follow, where I get all my good information. And Disney Food Blog too for food, of course. But that's why I know everything that's going on in Disney, all the rumors. But yeah. So are you guys gonna be watching the finale on Wednesday?
Oh yeah. No, I decided after 9 episodes I'm not going to watch the finale.
Yeah, Loren, you've watched like every episode with me. I don't know. I'm like, yeah, no.
I'm going to be traveling, so we probably won't catch it Wednesday. So maybe over the weekend or when I come back. But
I don't think I've ever watched it on actual Saturday. Or Wednesday. I think I always watch it like on Thursday or Friday when I remember, because also so many other things come out on Wednesday too. Like I've been watching the new series Turner and Hooch.
Oh yeah, how is that?
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Lord,
is that okay? I've been wanting to watch it, but I just haven't had
good. So good. I love Josh Peck. If you're a big Drake and Josh fan, you have to watch it because it's just so good. I'm waiting for like Drake to make a guest appearance.
We still haven't started watching What If yet, and that's shocking coming from me. I haven't watched any of it. I watched the first
episode, which was the Captain America episode, and I absolutely hated it, so I haven't watched anything else.
The 3rd episode is so good.
What's it about? Who's it about?
It just involves the Avengers. I don't want to give too much away because then because it was kind of like I didn't know anything going into it, so I was surprised when the first thing happened. So it just involves the Avengers. That's all I'll say.
Are you getting a visit from a ghost?
I don't know. There's like some random car just started beeping, but it sounds like it's coming from below me. But the parking lot's like over there. So I don't know. This happens to me like all the time on lives. There's always something that's like blaring, whether it's my neighbors above me that decide to blare their TV and because we have Alexa built into our apartments. So they decide to blare music through that. And then like not only does it do your entire apartment, but it does all the apartments below you and above you.
Well, are they at least playing good music?
I mean, they are, but I don't want to be listening to it while I'm on the live. That happens all the time when I'm on Matt from Teacup for One's lives on Wednesdays. All the time, every time. Like clockwork. It's like it's not happening, and then like as soon as he hits go live, they start playing it. But yeah. All right. I think let's wrap up with final predictions. What do you think is going to happen in this last episode? Where do you think they're going to go with this? Let's start with Loren.
I actually think you are correct that there's going to be a choice at the end, whether Tyler is going to be a jokester or stay with Mist, and I think I know where he's going to go.
Okay,
but we won't find out until season 2.
Okay, so you're going with the season that I'm going with the season 2 ending as well. That there's going to be like some cliffhanger. All right, Jeff and Brittany, what do you guys think?
Go ahead.
All right, so I'm going to stick with my prediction. I'm going to say Tyler will finally get accepted onto the lab floor, and Val is going to be the one who has to make a choice of going to the lab floor with him or staying behind in facilities.
Interesting. Brittany?
I think Tyler and Val are going to have little monster babies.
That's all you want. You just want to see them have little monster babies. I really want to see Mike and Cecilia have monster babies. Those would be interesting. Yeah, little Mikes with like the hair.
Is watching the Little Monster episode got you baby fever or something?
I've always had baby fever. Come on. But
it's not happening. So.
But for real, I do think that Tyler is going to have to make the choice whether he's going to stay back in Mift or if he's going to go to lab floor.
So you're taking my idea and just reversing it.
Yes. But I don't think he's going to bring Val with him. I think he wants to be by himself.
Yeah. I think he's too self-centered to bring any of them with him. Plus, I don't think any of them want to leave Mift. I think they're very comfortable there. They've been there for a few years. I think it will absolutely... Duncan won't care. I don't think Cutter will really care. It will just be Val and Fritz that he will crush if he leaves. Because then they're, which I think Val already knows. Like, she obviously knows that he's been taking jokester classes, that he wants to leave. But Fritz, I don't think ever really knew it. I don't think he's ever like really processed it that, oh, Tyler doesn't want to be here. He's using this as a jumping off platform. And I think that's what's really going to crush the team if Tyler leaves, is going to be how he reacts.
Totally.
But it'll be interesting. It'll definitely be interesting. And then I hope that who he gets to make laugh is Boo. In the end. I hope that's his deciding point is, do you go through Boo's door or not?
No, because she has to say Kitty.
I know, but that will make my leg go full circle. Kitty! But then if he says no, they're like, well, we have the store, we need to make her laugh. And then Sully comes in and is like, wait. That's my prediction. Yeah. I don't think it's gonna come true at all, but it's my prediction.
Or maybe like Tyler's about to open the door and like he starts twisting the knob and going through, and then Sully grabs him on the shoulder and goes, "Sorry, that's my door."
That would be kind of cool.
I would literally freak out. I would be dying on the floor. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm so excited. This makes me so excited for Wednesday. All right. Well, we're going to start wrapping this up. So I want to thank everyone for coming to this live. We have one more live left, which will be Friday at 8 p.m. Don't miss it. You're not going to want to miss it. I have a huge announcement that'll be coming. Hopefully, I'll also have my belongings by then. I
still can't believe you don't have them.
No. If anyone knows a good lawyer, comment down below, please. Comment down below. I really need a good lawyer. But that's beside the point. So, anyway, if you guys make sure you are subscribed so that you don't miss a live, and make sure you guys are subscribed to these wonderful people as well. They are all linked down in the description below. I'm going to let them say what is coming up on their channels just to refresh your memory and where you guys can find them. So let's have Loren go first.
All right. Well, you can reach us again on Castles, Capes, and Clones on YouTube. And some things that we have coming up are just a bunch of unboxings of things. I got a package coming in from my friend April at Thrifty Nerdy Mom. She made me some ears, so I can't wait to unbox those. I have also a mystery package that I won't be able to announce until next week, but stay tuned for that as well. So yeah, just come and hang out with us over at our channel.
Awesome. So that's Castle, Capes, and Clones. Go and find him. And Brittany and Jeff, what do you guys have coming up on your channel?
So on YouTube, you can find us at Our Paradise Falls. On Instagram, you can find us on our.paradise.falls. Facebook, Our Paradise Falls. What we have coming up today, we dropped our unboxing and review of the FunCon Summer Exclusives Funko Pops from the past convention. We have a Tampa Bay Seaquarium venture coming up. We have a South Florida Science Museum adventure coming up. We have our Caribbean Beach, and
we're going to Disney in 2 weeks.
Going to Disney in 2 weeks. Yeah, so we're looking forward to that. We're going to be doing Hollywood Studios, Animal Kingdom, and Magic Kingdom. We're also be going. Connor doesn't know we're going to Boo Bash, so Connor doesn't know, but we got to keep it on the DL. He's in the room next door, so we're going to be having that coming up. And we also have our cast member spotlight video coming up, but I think I'm saving that because our friend's wedding is in October, so I think we're going to premiere that week that they get married.
Awesome. That's so sweet. So awesome. So again, that's Our Paradise Falls. You can find them on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Hopefully we'll be meeting up in 2 weeks, right?
Yay!
Just let us know. We'll be around.
Yeah. Like I said, I have a big special announcement coming up on the next live, which is Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then I also have Boo Bash, which will be coming out very shortly, my whole vlog from that. And I'll also have Hocus Pocus pin unboxing.
Yeah. I got
so,
those on order too.
Yes. I do have some traders that are available. So definitely watch that. These pins are amazing. So stay tuned, subscribe, and as always, have a magical day. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.